Hey guys, so we're going to talk another gun video. We're going to talk about turkey guns, and I've got my turkey hunter expert that's got every kind of known gadget that kills more turkey. I mean, it's just ridiculous, y'all. Turkeys don't stand a chance when this guy shows up. And so this is pood money, mo money, lot of money. Whatever you want to call him, okay?
I'll answer about anything.
Yeah, about anything. And so me and him been knowing each other for 40 years and hunting turkeys for 40 years, you know, long time. And so we've kind of evolved over time. And we also did a little turkey video, and I let him try a little peach, which he had never tried before. And so today on the gun video, I want him to try this our coffee flavor, because if you think about it, you like coffee, right?
Oh yeah.
Try that. So you can be getting your coffee while you're sitting at the tree and hunting, right?
Yeah.
So it's like constant drinking coffee. You don't have to spit with it. You know that, don't you?
Well, I
it's
do now.
fun to spit.
Right.
Right, but you don't have to spit. It's not going
not required, right?
Like make you throw up and run a turkey off, you know? Like if you did the real thing. So Craig and I, did you hear that turkey?
Yeah, but I wasn't going to say nothing.
You trying to go get him, so he'd probably be out there secret doing something.
I know how to get in back in the boat. No.
So Craig and I, when we were young, 40 years ago, that is pretty young when you think about it.
Yeah.
So we both decided, Remington came out with a new gun, which I've shown y'all before, and an 870, and it didn't look near this good. Okay, it had wood stock, most piece of junk wood ever. Okay, it was embarrassing the way Coyote.
I heard him. He wasn't very far.
I got my shell. Okay, so. But we both got one. We both got the same thing, and one of the differences about it was a 3-inch.
Yep.
Wasn't that about?
Yeah. We were all shooting 2 3/4.
Right.
You know, and then the 3-inch got cool. You know what I mean? It was.
I don't know when they came out with a 3-inch, but all of a sudden we had to have
a 3-inch, right?
Turkey Supreme gun, you know. So we had never shot a 3-inch, 2 3/4, you know, high brass, heavy this and that. So we decided we'd go out and we'd pattern the guns together. And I don't know who shot first, but that first shot on an 870 with a 3-inch heavy turkey load will wake you up.
You need a seatbelt.
And
right.
So
yeah.
I can't even imagine you guys shooting a 3.5 with a pump gun, okay? Forget it. I just can't even imagine. Because a 3-inch, after about 4 or 5 shots, we didn't care how it patterned anymore. It was good enough, right?
Right, right.
And so time evolved, right? Technology evolved and all this stuff. And, you know, guys without more money like money over here, we just still got our old 870, you know, which is, it really never fails, you know. But Craig, he kept going up and up and up and stays up with, I guess, some of the latest stuff. So I wanted to show you his gun, okay? So tell us about your gun, Craig.
Well, it's a Beretta 390, 391. 391. It's a 3.5. Got this Realtree, hardwoods camouflage. Yeah, I've had it about 10 or 12 years.
Oh.
It's got a turkey choke.
What's the difference in a turkey choke? I mean, what does it do?
Well, it makes the pattern tight at a greater distance.
Let's see this thing. It's not too heavy.
Nah, it's not too heavy. And it's gas operated, which means that it absorbs the kick. Now, for anybody to tell you that a 3.5-inch gun don't kick is lying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it kicks. They kick like a mule, but it's not to the point to where you can't shoot it.
Well, I mean, this
know.
thing's got a muzzle brake on.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah. Well, that's what this is a muzzle brake.
Yeah.
So I think it probably doesn't kick much at all.
You know, when you're sighting it in, with the heavy turkey loads, you know, it kicks. But it's not. Again, it ain't to the point where you can't stand it.
You think it kicks as hard as the 870 with 3-inch?
I'd say they're close to the same.
Ooh, that's a good bit.
Then.
I wonder if they've improved them any since this.
Yeah, your brother has one. It's got what's called a kickoff system.
He is major money. This is just money. My brother's like maximum money. Okay.
But his has a kickoff system in it, and that helps absorb the recoil as well as the gas operated.
You know why? You know why he bought that? Because
why I say he bought these?
Yeah, you know he's major money, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
And I mean that's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
But he's also cheap, right? So he bought him
I ain't gonna say that.
He brought him a 3.5-inch pump Mossberg.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he's sitting up and calls his turkey, and he's sitting up against a tree like this, you know. He shoots that thing, busts his nose.
I didn't
about
remember
knocked him out, you know. And I think after that he went for maximum recoil reduction.
Yeah.
And that's what this is, y'all. This is maximum recoil reduction.
Yeah.
Well, his isn't, but if you get the latest, you got the recoil system, you got this gel pad going on here, you got your gas system, and if you put one of these tight turkey chokes in here, then it's got the muzzle brake in it. All this is trying to reduce recoil where you don't go to missing. Now, tell me about your scope.
That's an older model Nikon scope. I don't think they make that one no more. But it's got a turkey plex reticle in it, and they say you see where the crosshairs intersect. You see that little square around there, a little rectangle.
Yeah.
They say when a turkey when his head will fit in that rectangle, he's 40 yards or less. But I don't ever use that.
Because you're always about 10 to 20 yards.
Well, I've been doing it long enough to where I know when he's in range.
Oh, okay.
You know, and the only reason I got a scope is for fun. You know, when he's out there and, you know, say 30 or 40 yards, and you look at him through the scope, it just brings him, of course, closer. And I just did it for fun.
Oh, okay.
It's been at a disadvantage twice because I've had turkeys come up on me, you know, 5 or 10 feet in the timber, and I spin around. I know I'm gonna have to try to shoot him flying, and that just didn't work at all. You know, I didn't get him.
You're missing. You're admitting you missed.
Well, or didn't shoot.
Oh, okay. Probably,
that sounds better.
Probably didn't shoot. Right.
Didn't shoot.
Didn't tell anybody you shot. How about that?
Right, yeah.
So this is pretty good power on this thing.
Yeah, I think it's 1 to 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I usually keep it on 4, you know, 3 or 4, whatever. It's just like I say, it ain't necessary. It's just fun. It's just something
different.
Something different I wanted to do.
Yeah, and when you shoot as many turkeys as he is, it gets boring.
No,
right?
It don't ever get boring.
It gets boring, so you start looking for other things. Let me show you all this. So, for those of y'all that don't know, okay, I got 3 different shells. This is a 2 3/4 low brass, like a number 8 or something, you know, dove shot.
Yep.
And then we come up here and we set the 3-inch up against it, you know, and you can see it's a 1/4-inch difference. Right. Right. But this one will hold a whole lot more powder and shot. And this is actually one of my turkey loads that's old as the hills. And so it's a Magnum. I forget the makeup of it, but it's got powder and all kind of stuff in there, trying to keep that pattern tighter. And see right here, I got big time splurge, you know, got me a turkey choke down to the Walmarts or something.
Works though, don't it?
I don't know. I just shoot,
we had to try.
And then all of a sudden we come up with this shell. Okay, so there is your 3.5 inch, and so obviously it's a 1/2 inch longer than the 3 inch, and 1 inch and a quarter longer than the 2 3/4. And this is not your average seal right here. Right. So tell us, remember, if you watched our hunting video, I mean, he's the turkey extraordinaire. Everything he's got is like customized, this and that, super duper. So tell us about these shells.
That's you blowing my head up big. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to kill a turkey. Trying to make me feel so good.
Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be a first.
This is a Nitro shell made by Nitro Company. They're out of Missouri, and they're a combination of 4x5s by 7.5s. And I've been using them for about 12 years. And when I first went with this setup, with this gun and this shell, I called them, and they guaranteed that it would do blah 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 at 40 yards, and if it wouldn't do what they say, I could send it back. So I put them to the test.
Now, did that come with the choke too?
Yep, it came with the choke.
So the shells are matched with the choke with the gun.
Right. And they said if it wouldn't do what they said it would do, I could send the whole thing back and they'd give me my money back. So I put them to the test, and it did what they say it'll do. And on the 4x5s by 7, I was told that the sevens act as a buffer to keep the 4s and 5s together at a greater distance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it works.
Whatever it is, it works.
Whatever it is, it works, because it's heavy shot, and
oh, it is. Man,
it'll slam them.
So, what's the furthest you've ever shot a turkey with this gun?
I wish you hadn't asked me. The furthest I ever killed a turkey was a misjudgment on my part of range.
Yeah. Because
he was standing in the middle of a gas line, a bright sunny day like today, and it was 2 of them, and I picked one out and shot it, and it was 66 steps.
Dang.
But it was nothing between the end of my barrel and his head but air. It wasn't like I was shooting through the woods or, nothing like that. And I misjudged him, which is easy to do. For me it is.
Or anywhere.
Really. Especially standing out in the bald open like that.
Yeah, it's hard to judge those things. So 66. So you wouldn't normally recommend
No. It's, I'm comfortable on a dead turkey out to 50 yards.
Really? 50?
Yeah.
Because this one, the 3 inch, we kind of say 40.
Yeah.
Don't go any further than 40. I've shot one further than 40, but that was a misjudgment too.
Yeah.
So, but too, there's probably luck in that.
Yeah.
I mean, you get the right pellet in the brain, you've killed a turkey.
Yeah.
Even if it was 200 yards. But don't do that.
Don't do that. That's probably, anything really, just as a general overall ethical rule, I guess, you don't want to be shooting one much over 40 yards. 45. I know for certain I've killed a bunch of them at 50 with this gun, but 35 or 40 yards is what you.
So was it you that said if you can't get them under 40, you're either a sissy or a woman? Is that what you say?
Something like that. Nah.
I bet there's women out there could give you a run for their money.
I know there is. I know.
You ever kill one with a bow?
No, never tried it.
See? You might I know women that's killed them with a bow, man. It's time to ramp it up.
I don't know.
All right, so we got our big monster custom super duper. How much these shells cost?
$500.
All right. How much? How much?
They tax and all.
I don't care.
Just say 10.
$10 a shell.
But think about this: how much money are you going to spend on dove loads if you go on 4 or 5 dove shoots a year?
Well, 15 limits, 15. Figure 20 shells per limit. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's you. That's because you shoot so good.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
yeah.
a case of shotgun shells. You know, for people that shoot targets and doves.
So you might then probably would spend $50 a year on the shells.
Yeah, because a box will last you 2 years, or rough. You know what I mean, or
box of 10.
Box of 10.
So he kills 5 every year. Okay, and so $10 a turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So show us. You pattern your gun every year, right?
I do.
So it's really like sighting in, sort of.
Yeah. Right. And what I do, because these turkey loads are so expensive, what I do,
Oh, yeah, I'm listening.
Well, what I do is I get 3 number 8s. All right. And I get a piece of paper about that big, maybe a little bigger, and I just draw a black circle on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I set it up about 15 to 18 yards, and I get in a good stable position, and I shoot those number 8s. I shoot 3 of them. Mm-hmm. at the black dot, you know. Mm. I just boom, 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 and then I walk up there, and there's going to be about 900 pellets in those 3 shots. Well, when I walk up there to that target, where the bulk, the center of my pattern, it's going to tell me. So if I need to adjust, if I need to move my scope, I'll go ahead and move it, and then I back off to 40 yards and shoot one of these expensive loads, and I don't have to wear myself out trying to shoot these sighting in, trying to shoot these big expensive
So then this
shells.
is a 40-yard deal, and you've got 50 shots in that little circle right there, probably. Or did you count them?
It was too many. It was a bunch. I just put a bunch.
A bunch. All right, so a plenty. Yeah. How about that? You could have put
sufficient amount.
This is a dead turkey. He's got pellets in his brain, and he's got pellets in his spine all the way up. But he has a bunch, or a buttload, or plenty in the kill shot, and I guess that's where you aim.
Yeah, right there
to kill a turkey. Yeah. So
a lot of people. Pull that back. I want to show you something. A lot of people, you ask them where you want to shoot a turkey, and they'll point right here, and that'll do it. Or some people want to get down here. I like to get right in the middle of his neck, because if I shoot at his head, then a lot of my pattern's going to be up here.
Going up high.
But if I'm too low, that's you don't want to get into meat. Don't want to damage the meat. So I just try to split the difference, and you have minimal meat damage and a lot more opportunity for your pattern to do what it's supposed to do, you know.
So, y'all probably don't know this, but because BaccOff and the people at BaccOff and you guys work me so hard to put this product out, I don't really get to go turkey hunting much anymore. I kind of don't want to, because I told you it's kind of like crack, right? You get on it, you can't get off of it. Or maybe nicotine. I ain't never been on crack, but I can tell you getting off nicotine can be pretty hard. That's why we got the BaccOff boot camp, by the way, in all our products. But so what I'll do is I'll let Craig come out here and go hunting, and we got one deal. Okay, I don't charge him to do this, but we got one deal, that is, he keeps the beard and spurs and whatever else he wants off of it. I get the meat. I'll clean it because I love turkey meat, you know. And so he's all the time coming out here at will. If I need a turkey bad, I was just like, Craig, come out here and kill me a turkey. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Boom, he'd go out there and kill one and come on back. Well, there you go, son. I'm like, well, that's good. I don't have to eat possum or armadillo tonight. And so,
yeah,
that's the way this relationship works.
And I get to help you eat it, remember?
You've done that? Yeah, you've done that.
You know, with your little pork
turkey
chops.
strip.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to do a little cooking for y'all someday.
Yeah.
Because that stuff will
walk around with that hot dog.
Be styling.
Man.
Yeah. And so, anyway, guys, that's our little gun video on turkey loads. Keep in mind, this gun, of course, it's a long time ago. I don't really know what 870s cost now, but I bet you can still get guns like this in the $200 to $300 range. Okay. This gun right here is real expensive now. We're talking thousands.
Well, I tell you what.
I'm talking about the new ones.
The new ones, I saw the new ones the other day on the shelf. They were $1,700.
Okay, so $1,700, and so if you're a poor man, unlike my boy Money here, then you can get into this turkey hunting thing for little next to nothing. Okay, so under easy under $500, you can be a turkey hunting maniac.
Yeah,
you might not have pro this and custom that and all this, but I promise you, under 40 yards, this gun will kill one just as dead as this gun.
Yep.
And has killed many a turkey. All right, I don't have my sling on. I always have my sling on because you walk a lot in turkey hunting. But so I hope you guys will, if you haven't turkey hunted, I hope you can get into it sometime and enjoy, because there is no more beautiful thing in my mind than being in the woods at daylight, hearing turkeys gobble, and just seeing all this life go on, seeing God's creation at its finest. And so I hope you've enjoyed our little gun video. Keep checking us out and be sure and stock up on your BaccOff. And we thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you later. See y'all.